The Table is Yours podcast contains content that may not be suitable for some audiences, such as themes of violence, swearing, sexual language, alcohol, and death. We advise you to check the episode description for any other specific content warnings. Please, if any sequences or episodes are ever triggering or uncomfortable in any way, we ask you take a pause from the episode or skip it entirely. It is important that our table is a safe space for everyone, including you.
The Table is Yours podcast is a role-playing adventure show where a bunch of friends around a table and through video call play tabletop role-playing games like Dungeons & Dragons. Together, we hope to bring the joy and fun of our game to you, wherever you are, as if you're part of our table. For when you're sitting, creating, and playing with us, the table is yours.
Hello, and welcome to The Table is Yours, a role-playing adventure show where a bunch of friends sit around a table or through video call, which is what's happening currently, and play Dungeons & Dragons and other TTRPGs. I'm Con Riley. I am your DM, your GM, your best friend. My pronouns are they, them. You can follow me anywhere at Kryles. And we're doing a collective fun fact today, which is this is officially recording number 69. I don't know if that's the episode. I would make it the episode number, but that'd be a little weird if it went from like 40 to 69 and back to 42, you know? But yeah, of course you can follow us anywhere at TTIYDND. That is on all socials. Twitter/X, whatever we're calling it, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Patreon. Follow and support our Patreon. We got some stuff there for you, and it helps us make this show for you, which you're watching because I hope you enjoy it. But with that, and no other comments, concerns, questions, queries, or comments about the number 69.
Right.
We're all just very excited about it.
Well, then let's get into the recap of what happened last episode of The Table is Yours.
What story shall be sung today? One can never know how the melody might sound. Our adventurers have already begun to pluck the strings of their story, and their combined composition is unfolding like a road before us.
As we waited for Fiora to get a hold of Balthazar and for things to calm down with those bloodhounds running rampant around the whole of Zabraria, Dogma stepped forward asking for us to share more about the whole teacup situation, as well as the beasts and Dark Fury, and honestly everything we as the Fated Fates had yet to disclose to all of our allies. Balthazar showed up to our keep during this time. He told us all he knew about blood wishes, Arathia, and these hounds. He said the bloodhounds were people transformed via blood wishes. The theory was Dark Fury and the beasts used the Chaos Diamond to wish everyone back to life to reap more blood via the bloodhounds overrunning Zabraria. We decided to go out and fight as many of the hounds as we could, but when we got out of our keep, they were seemingly gone. Not only that, but we then found out that Dark Fury had become the new bull of the Vol Multitude since the previous bull died during the hounds overrun. We all attended his induction a few days later, and I decided to approach the Beautification Committee, Asta, Gazonia, and Gila, to gain more information on them. They surprisingly agreed to meet with all of us in the Grove later that evening. As we prepared to leave, the Dematas told us that they, Rush, Willow, and even Soom would be going to the Russet Waste to see if they could find one of the 2 remaining diamonds. We met with Asta, Gila, and Gazonia, and all of our fears and theories were correct. They revealed themselves to be the things we called the Beasts of Zabraria and named Dark Fury, or Salmex as they called him, their brother. They were created from the Dweller, the negative Dawnwood, and were essentially half celestial, half demon. And all of the blood wishes were granted through Salmex, apparently. He was like a diamond, basically, in his own right, powered by blood sacrifice. They told us all Zabraria was to them was a farm they tended to satiate Salmex's hunger for blood and their hunger for violence, something they had been doing since the fall of Ponte. Aster explained that the people of Zabraria were basically a self-automated farm, since for people like the Rousseaus, they were violent without the force shepherding, as they called it, or even Terence, who wanted to make dangerous serums. They often mentioned their mother, but we never found out who she was. We assume maybe Arathia. We also discovered that not only did Gila kill my mother, but the Dark Tree was what Gila transformed her corpse into. As well, we learned that Dogma and Codex were the Hexaleap held by the Larakai Druids and caused their death by association. We asked if they were going to kill us, but they explained that they had no reason to, nor to destroy Zabraria for that matter. matter, their farm, quote-unquote, was something they cared for deeply, and said they'd do anything to keep the cycle going forever. And they stated that us having exposure to the Dawnwood diamonds they thought gone only made us better for ripening. Before Codex teleported us out of there, Asta mentioned, too, that Wash's father was still alive and his blood was perfect, hinting he was somewhere beneath the grove's surface. As Wash tried to hit Asta, she did state, interestingly enough, that as long as the sun remained, they could not be hurt. Back at the keep, we all did not deal with this discovery well. Finley comforted me. Terrence and Issa caught the D'Amatas before they left and updated them. Codex told Dogma all of what happened, and Wash contacted a friend of his and Clea with the help of Silly Simon. After that, there was nothing better for us to do than drink.
Because Vic is not here, Terrence is already blackout gone.
Yes. He had one of Shay's drinks and was like...
Terrence is all 5 fingers down. The rest of us are like...
Ezra, yet again, does not put a finger down. I was going to say, I actually was looking at my sister's armor, and I think there's some things I can do with it. So, I know we're still trying to figure it out with Halawana and this guy pointing at Terrence's bit. And like probably V2 was just like, V2 was just probably like, trying to like wake up Terrence, and Terrence is like, I'm trying to see if there's a way that the armor, I'm attuned to the armor, because that's kind of what we've been working on. We thought it might just be easier since me and Halawana are the most magical, cuz pointing over at Terrence again. And, you know, just her being my sister and all. But trying to see if there's any, like, hidden abilities or something we can unlock from it. So.
Did you ask Chartreuse?
No. She doesn't seem the very hands-on type. And also, it's not my deal. It's, yet again, points at, Terrence. So, I also, the kind of, like, type of tinkerer or artificer, whatever you'd call it, I don't like to... I like to kind of make it of my own power, not of a outside source. It's not my style, and I think I'm good enough to not have to need her help. Not to dig at my sister, but...
Alright.
I think by that point of all, like, the drink and stuff, Ezra's probably going to get up, grab Terrence, and be like, I'm going to take him to bed, as he, like, kind of gets V2 to follow him, and they...
Good night.
They walk out.
Goodbye, lovers.
Celeste walks by the room, and you see, like, her hair is in curlers, and she's like, can you all please? It is 2 a.m.
Oh, Celeste, thank you.
Finley, let's go to the casino. Codex, you with me? Yes.
Stop!
We're going. Oh, you see, you're in your room.
I'm going to my room, but you should go to your room too.
It's good. It's good.
It's fine.
Okay. Issa goes and takes a bath.
Codex just, like, turns, looks at Wash, and she has, like, it's the puppy dog eyes, and her ears are tilted back, and it's just, like, it's like Puss in Boots when he has the hat, and she's like, would you still love me if I went to the casino?
Yes, but please don't.
But this is the first time that I can go to the casino with dollars. Gold. Stacks on stacks. Felix, I got so many coin now.
Wash is going to reach in his pocket, pull out a piece of paper and, like, a pen or something, write a little message, and it's like, if you go to the casino, give this to Shay or Finley.
Okay. She takes it and reads it immediately.
It's pretty much, for the love of God, please make sure she makes it home.
She is gonna run out after Shay and Finley, because she's very excited to possibly gamble away all of her savings.
So, you guys walk into the Silent Casino, a place that Shay has been once before. It is a very lavish place. I mean, even at 2 a.m., it is full to the brim. There are people that are around, people that are awake too, and there are a lot of, they don't have, like, security guards. They have, like, these, like, blue, robed figures that, under the cowl of their hood, it just is dark, you can't see anything. Shay, you'll remember from the one time you went there that these are, like, basically these types of, like, weird, mysterious mages that, like, if they catch you cheating at all with magic, like, bad news. But yeah, it's just kind of this is the silent casino, even though it's not silent at all, but in the silent district, that you guys walk in. As you remember last time that I described Shay, It is a place that seemingly... It's a big building, and it seems to just be this one main room, but it seems to be that there are other rooms that people don't... Like, you'll see, like, every so often people will go in, but, like, when you tried before, you never were... Like, you had to either know somebody and or, like, one of those, like, mysterious blue hooded figures would just, like, stand there and you're like, okay, this is going nowhere. But there are these, like, back rooms, you're assuming that would be high rollers or something, that are there. With that, the Silent Casino, the table is yours.
So Shay has been here a couple other times, obviously, never got into any of the back room kind of stuff. She's gonna head to whatever, like, one of the mid-level sort of fantasy game tables is, getting another drink along the way, because she straight up just, like, threw back her other glass.
Alright, are you guys just following Shay?
Yeah.
Shay's just gonna keep going, like, round after round.
I'm gonna go up to the closest counter I find. Listen, I have 2 questions for you. One, are you the person I'm supposed to give this to? And she slides the piece of paper across the wash camera.
I am not Shay nor Finley, so that's
okay.
So
right.
no.
Okay, cool, thanks. And she takes it and puts it back in her pocket. Very coolly, very chill, like in her, she doesn't have a breast pocket, so she just tucks it into her sports bra, and she's like, okay. And then question number 2, where do the big guys play?
Don't know what you mean by big guys.
You know, the dudes with the cool suits and the big wallets, and they play the game.
No idea.
Damn, I was really hoping to, like, get to play with the big guys, because I have all this gold now. And I thought I was gonna, like, what good is being a freaking hero if I can't play with the big guys? Okay, and she's gonna, like...
You're one of those, faded fates, right?
Mm-hmm, in the flesh.
Huh, okay.
Alright, well, I'll go find my friends, and I guess I'll play at the, like, 2 gold tables or whatever. Bye!
Wait, hold on. Why are you looking for the big tables?
Because I want to play with the big guys!
Because it's part of a mission or something?
No, I'm on break right now.
Okay.
I'm just really lucky. And she, like, narrows her eyes
just,
back.
like, shrugs, like, he gives this, like, I don't know if Codex should pick it up because she's drunk, but he kind of shrugs and gives this, like, if you give me something, maybe I'll tell you.
She'll lean across, like, her face is very close to, I'm assuming there's a divider or something, and be like, hey, what do you want? Because I don't, and she, like, squints.
I'll tell you what, you don't scare me as much as she does. As he points to Shay, because Shay's tried this, obviously. Shay's tried to get...
Oh, yeah! My best friend! Yeah!
I'll let you go into one of the rooms.
Okay.
If... Whatever you win, I get a third off.
Yeah, sure, you got it!
Okay.
Do we have to, like, high five or something to, like, seal this...
No, but are you bringing the rest of the Fady Fates back? Or?
Well, some of them are here. The other ones are going to sleepies, so no.
Also, if you give me 50, this is it's also cost 50 gold for me to give you a key to the back.
Are you lying to me right now?
Roll deception, or roll persuasion, or roll insight at disadvantage. Excuse me.
I got a 8.
No. I'm saying it's true.
Okay, because I killed people before. I blew them up, turned them into chunky salsa with snakes made of fire, so...
As soon as you start saying that, 2 of those blue hooded figures kind of like...
I'm not doing it now. You're...
They don't really like threats.
Oh, I wasn't threatening you. I was just telling you the cool stuff that I did.
Okay, well, just for
How many dollars do you need?
100.
You said 5, though.
No, I said 100.
But you said 1-3.
I said a third of your earnings, but to give you the ticket to the back, 100.
Okay. What if I don't have that right now?
Oh, okay. Well, then, just play at the $2. There's 2 gold tables.
Well, I do have it, but what if I don't want to? What if I don't want to give it to you?
Okay, I'll do it for 60.
Could I give you the 100 from my winnings plus the 1-3?
Why don't you give me 50 now, 50 later, plus the third?
Yeah, okay, that sounds like fair. Give you 50 gold.
You watch as the 2 hooded figures kind of like the teller, once you give him the 50 gold, he'll like look at the 2 guys, he'll just say, marker down for 3. And you watch as like it's basically just looks like this floating robe. Like, you do not see anything inside, the way they like glide across the floor, and you watch as like their arms come, like one of their arms comes up, and it's just like the very drapey, like robe sleeve that kind of like overcasts your hand and then goes away, and you see as there's 3 like tally marks that like are arcanically hovering above your hand.
Whoa.
But once that goes over your hand, Codex, you can then see the doors form on the wall.
Damn, that's crazy.
That'll get you into the back, as well as your 2 fated fates.
Okay, thanks. I love you. And then she's gonna turn and start walking away.
Finley, you watch Codex going towards the back wall, like where the people are like guarding doors.
Shay, we should probably go that way, because I see Codex going with some mysterious men.
Sounds like a plan.
I hear you running at me, and I turn around, and I'm like, what's poppin'?
So, where are you going?
I was gonna go play with the big guys.
Wait, well, how? What's happening?
I paid that guy at the counter $50 coins, and then,
What?
What? Yeah, and he...
Why did he let...
Well, I gave him 50 gold, and then he said, cool, and then I owe him 3 of something, and then, I was supposed to give you this, and she pulls the note out of her bra and hands it to you.
What is it? Right, and she just like tosses it.
I get to go play with the tall people, and if you guys want to come, you can, because I think that's what my new tattoo is for, and she holds up her hand.
Oh my god. Finley, put me down, let's go. Oh my god, yes, let's go. Codex, lead the way. Thank you.
Alright, so you guys go to one of the doors. Again, there's these hooded figures that are sitting in front of the door, and you'll watch as, like, Codex just goes, 3! And they will, like, again, you'll watch as the sleeve kind of, like, over encapsulates Codex's fist, and then when it's out, no more 3, which probably Codex is bummed about. Yeah, bummed about.
What
and
the fuck, bro?
And then the doors will just, like, open as you guys can walk through.
There's no delay for Shay. If nobody else goes first, she's gonna grab you guys and go through as quickly
She's
as possible.
walking. Yeah, I'm walking. Guys, I saw this in a play once. We just have to play it real fucking cool.
I'm so excited to see you play it cool, Codex.
Watch me.
Know.
And then she smooths back her ears. Do you think we should go get Issa and Wash? Do you think they'd like to play with the tall guys?
No, they wanted to sleep. They chose to sleep. We get to have fun and stay up all night with the drinks and the games and the back room thanks to Codex.
When you guys walk in, it looks like a completely different fucking place. It is huge. There are lights everywhere. It seems like almost like a warehouse size. And there are tables. It is dark. There is fantasy neon lights everywhere. People look rough, gruff, tough. And there are a lot more of these hooded figures that are kind of wandering around. The first instances, you guys will walk in and you will see a table where these guys are playing. And you will see as you watch at one table, you watch as this one guy starts to like kind of like cast some type of magic that kind of furls from his fingers, and you watch as it kind of like makes cards appear underneath his sleeve and fall to the table. And you'll watch as the dealer will kind of like quick stop, turn, look at this person who tried to pull a sleight of hand quick one, tap the table. As you watch 4 of those hooded figures will come up to this guy, and you'll see as their robes will kind of open, cover over this person who you hear screaming, as when they unleash the robe, that person is now a husk dead on the floor as he is being pulled out, and you just hear a big thing of no cheating.
Codex is just gonna lean over and be like, idiot doesn't know subtle spell, dumbass.
Codex, maybe don't try magic. I taught you some of these. I taught you how to just use your hands for these, remember? You don't have to use magic for everything.
I know, but I'm so much better at magic shit.
I get it.
You do see some familiar faces sitting at a table off in the distance. As you see 3 figures sitting at a table of a bunch of nasties, basically. One is a darker-skinned man with red hair. The other is a olive-skinned woman with purple eyes and more of a ginger-esque hair. And the other is a very pale, pallid man with a black mustache and black curly hair, as you see Bryson, Cranar, and Celia.
I know what table I'm playing at.
Do you know those people?
Those are people that we killed before, so we know we can kill them.
You killed those people and you want to play games with them?
Yeah.
It was during this whole year when other people came back, that whole thing.
Yeah.
You guys approach the table, I'm assuming?
Absolutely.
Well.
Shay sits right next to Celia. Hello, you guys. Nice to see all of you again.
Cranar just he was kind of having more of a stern face, and then the moment you guys kind of sit down, he just smiles. Well.
That's a deep subject, Cranar.
It's a deep subject.
Yeah, well, because
his eyebrows raised. He's very confused.
Well done. It is a deep subject.
How was your return from the grave?
How was your return from the grave?
Codex gets up and does a lap around the table, and like a soft jog around the table.
Shay, I'm giving you inspiration for that. That's so fucking
go.
good.
Let's fucking go.
Oh,
so
shit. Okay.
God damn.
Cranar just I guess I walked into that one. It's been good. We've had fruitful alliances made.
Oh, interesting. Anyone you would like to share?
I mean, considering I said how was the grove, I think you know who I'm talking about.
I think they're besties with the beasts.
Bryson just goes, beasts?
Beautification committee? No?
Well, yes, but beasts is a term.
Yeah, I mean,
They're so ferociously protecting their land.
I don't think anyone really gives a shit about that, says Celia. I like it more for the chaos and the death. Plus the new powers we have. And you watch as she kind of flicks her little fingers, and you see flicks of light kind of come off her that almost look like golden sun rays.
She's like a cool new goth vampire now.
Where are the other ones? And also, who's this tall drink? Looking at Finley.
Of water.
He's not interested.
He's gay!
This is Finley de Galilei, the most powerful druid known to us kinds. And this is Simonim.
Also fantastic and powerful, and you cannot get better.
That's funny, we can do fire as well now.
So can I. You're not special. Are we gonna play cards?
Yes, I'm quite done with this conversation.
Oh, we're not going anywhere.
You getting Gretzy now? We just started.
What would you like to talk about, says Bryson?
Oh, well, how about we do some introductions? Which one of you is the rat person? I've heard a little bit.
How do you even know I have anything to do with the rats, cow?
Well, now I know you have something to do with the rats, because you just told me.
So, what did happen after the demise? Balthazar turned weak, is it? That's sad.
Actually, Balthazar is really grown up now and a little bit more handsome. And so that's Balthazar's type. Interesting. So you watch as eventually, they're about, Bryson and Crane are about to say something. So there's a curtain that where the dealer is, as it kind of opens, and there is this very, very iridescently colored dragonborn. She looks to be almost kind of more of an Eastern dragonborn than a Western dragonborn. Well, please take a seat. You kind of feel this arcanic thump. As from the table you watch as these bracelets kind of fly up and will lock around your wrist. What are we offering today? Obviously gold, but your ante-in. Would anyone have anything in particular they'd like to ante for the table? Celia kind of stands up and she goes, yes, I think maybe we will do a court of blood. All right, court of blood. And you feel as the bracelet kind of goes around all of your wrists. When you lose, a court will be extracted. So, she will fold out 6 cards that have the numbers 1 through 6 on them. You watch what she does is she kind of takes a full, almost tower of cards as she then opens up her hands, and you watch as the cards fly up separately into piles of 6 as they kind of dish out to you, and she says, we're going to be playing Lucky 6 Showdown. The rules are simple. Does anybody need a refresher who's never played? And she will look at the Faded Fates, who obviously
me. I don't know how to play.
We'll be doing this sudden death, so you only have the 1 bet in. You stay in if you remain in the bet. Otherwise, you are out. Of course, we can always play another game if you'd like to save the table. But Lucky 6 Showdown, it's a quite simple game. I have 3 dice. I roll them. You will put down any number card, 1 through 6. If you match 1 die, you get your money back plus an equal amount. If you match 2 dice, you get your money back plus double the amount. If you match 3 dice, you get your money back plus triple the amount. If you match no dice, the house keeps the money. And in sudden death, you will be out of this round. Understood?
This seems like something I will be very good at losing at. Yes.
You can always try cheating. All right, well then. First ante in will be 20 gold. You watch as like everybody else around the table already has a card down. Let's go around. So, Shay.
I was going to do 4 as well, so Codex and me can both do 4.
Okay, 4. Codex 4, and then Finley.
I pick 6.
Alrighty.
Great.
She takes the dice and she just kind of casts them in the middle. We have 3, 6, and 2.
Son of a bitch, I should have chosen 3!
It's fine.
Alright, so Finley, you will get your 20 back, plus the number you chose. So you will have 26. So if you get 1 die, you get your money back, plus the amount you chose. Alright.
Are Celia, Bryson, and Cranar still in?
All 3 are still in. Probably 2 guys on the left have also lost. So there's a remaining of 10. Alright, next round. Finley.
3.
All right. She casts the die again, and it's always very glamorous. She kind of like levitates the dice, and then she kind of just goes boom as they kind of like they fly out to the table as 2 4s and a 6 land.
Oh my god!
And it knocks everybody out but Celia. She put down a 4, so she also gets double from the house. You guys feel as the cuff like kind of like cuts into you as you watch blood flow out into basically this like. I don't want to say it's like a Ziploc bag, but like it like kind of like no, it's not. It flies into like this like metal container that seems to hold. It doesn't seem to be bigger than a quart what it holds, but all of the 13 people other than Celia, the blood goes into it and is given to Celia. You watch as she takes it, and she has a little pouch that opens up and kind of opens wide, and she puts it in the little pouch, and she just goes, "My employers are going to love this. I'll play again. I love offering things up. Anyone else like to?"
Do you think we should try and win that back?
We could always do winner's choice. Larpus kind of goes, "That is also a choice. We can have whoever wins, they get to choose whatever they wish from the others at the table. So for player's choice, Auntie, you will pick one person at the table to choose whatever you want from them. They have to agree. One player can choose another player, since there are 14 of you that are an even amount. Or you can all choose the same person if you so wish, but whoever wins will get that thing. For example, if the tiefling here offers, I don't know, her cloak. Everybody can go after the cloak, but only the winner will get her cloak. You can also demand something, but if the person does not have or cannot do that thing for you, you will have to redecide. But you will not get anything else other than the money you win from the house. Because you can ask for anything. Why don't we start around the end of the table, pointing at Shay? So you pick one person around the table. The one guy will be like, "Yeah, I want those maintenance behavior tickets." Yeah.
Shit, me too, actually.
The non-named NPCs are all like, the maintenance behavior tickets.
Yeah. Someone else is like, "I really like your watch. Is it cool? Like, I won't ask for it if you don't want me to." And he's like, "Yeah, no, I'll get it." He's like, "Listen, I've never been to the back part here, and like, I'm not a criminal. But that's okay. I don't care if you're a criminal." It's like, yeah, but it kind of goes along until it gets to, just for the way I'm thinking about it, it's probably Shay, Codex, Finley. So since we're going the opposite way, Finley first, and then Codex, Shay, Celia, Bryson, and Cranar.
Could I, the way that they're like, "Yeah, we'll just put a little bracelet on you that'll give a lot of everybody's blood to the weird pervert girl," could I be like, "All right, since, I'm kind of tired, kind of drunk, and kind of just annoyed of hearing her talk, how about I get Celia's bag of holding?"
With all of the contents therein.
Perfect. Celia's bag of holding as is.
Fine. And she just drops it on the table.
All right. Okay, so Finley doesn't really care about playing another round with these people because he thinks that, they're perverts, especially Celia. And he's eyeing Celia's bag up and down, and it's just kind of like, honestly, fuck it. Let's just go for it, But he's going to look to Shay and Codex and nod for them to follow along with this plan that he's cooking up. And he's going to, not subtly at all, just like summon Cinnamon to the table, look at them again, and just kind of like make sure that they fully understand what's going on. The cards that are like on the table, he's just going to kind of like blast off a bunch of little gusts of wind that like flip the cards around, and he's gonna be like, "Oh my god, I sure hope that they don't catch me cheating," and like hope that these hooded figures are gonna start to like approach the table. And then he's going to just kind of like, noticing that these guys are approaching, reference over to Shay to quickly grab the bag, and then kind of panicking suddenly as he's like, figures are approaching. He's like, "Cinnamon, buddy, do you think you can get us out of here?"
Zestimate-wise, how long do you think it's going to take them to get here?
Not long.
10 seconds. Unfortunately, there is no cheating, and you watch as Alarpus kind of like moves her hand like that. As you see, her magic is what's controlling the bracelet. And we take cheating very seriously here at the Silent Casino.
Can I punch Alaris as hard as I can?
Yes!
Yeah. 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Nice.
I mean, it's an unarmed strike. I only do 1 damage.
That's all we need. We just need her to break her concentration.
She has to beat a 10 for concentration.
That's true.
Oh, Shay's gonna grab the bag as we can. As soon as this concentration drops, she's gonna grab that bag, yeah.
Shay's led a hand.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
This all happens within that same instant. It's that one punch that you do as she punches, and it like kind of like breaks on Alarpus's head. The pink kind of fades from the bracelets as the bracelets fall off all of you. Shay snatches Celia's bag that is on the table. Finley's like, Cinnamon, teleport us out, as the fire envelops all of you and gets you all out. Right before the hooded figures are about to over-encompass you, you get hit by fire and you are gone. You guys have just been flame transported by Cinnamon back to the Pale White Castle Keep. It is probably around 4:30 a.m., but you guys kind of just like teleport back into the bar. I'm just gonna say the bar. And Celeste is like, as there's like scorch marks on the floor, she's just like she just points out of the room.
I immediately throw up from the horrible experience.
All right, everybody goes to bed.
So Finley does stumble back after everyone has like gone to bed. He is kind of like sneaking around and like fumbling, carrying a bunch of gifts that he, over the year and some change time skip, has acquired a gift for everyone's birthday. And he's kind of like placing them in front of everyone's door. Some bracers for Wash, a purple worm satchel for Terrence so that his serums won't get broken, a little like carving of Finley's family, like a matryoshka for Shay, and then a smoky stone pendant wrapped with a feather from Cinnamon. For Codex, he is going to give her a charm that kind of represents kind of like his fire, and it's got like a ruby with that. That can be like kind of like a weapon charm or like an earring, whatever Codex really wants to do with it. And then on top of that, for Codex is a present for Dogma, since they share a birthday. For Issa, he's going to deliver a little box that has a carved bone oboe from the bones of a purple worm. He probably had Casimir whittle those during the time skip, and yeah, kind of like does that and then kind of stumbles off to bed.
And you guys will wake up the next morning. You have a bit of a headache, Terrence, but you're feeling kind of okay. And Shay, if you got 4 hours, you're fine. So if you guys all want to be like up around 9:30, that's up to you guys. But
I like the idea that Terrence is like down there cooking breakfast and is like, what a crazy night, huh? Like, he has no idea what the fuck happened.
Shay's definitely sitting on the counter watching you cook. I think her normal spot is just sitting on the like counter in the kitchen while anybody cooks and like snacking as they go.
Well, if nobody else is doing anything, probably around 10 a.m. you will hear like a knock or some type of like arcane like bell or like alarm, not alarm, but like something akin to the alarm. Frederick is going to go answer the door and be like, Bull's here.
What?
I walk out of the kitchen.
As you guys watch, that Scarlet Cornetta walks into it, Darian walks into the Pale White Castle. Okay, you guys have food? We need to talk.
Come on in.
She kind of smiles and then sits down, probably next to Shay, goes Shay.
Hello, Scarlet.
She'll probably grab the food and then you'll watch just like slowly as she's eating the form of Scarlet, like kind of like, it's like the accordion flip that with Mystique, but it's like just slowly it happens. It just like dissolves away into Darian as Darian is like, I don't like the government.
Get on.
Seconded.
Get in line.
It's got to come with some perks, though, no?
I guess money, and I've steered people's faces away from going to the merc side, so I guess that works. The shit I'm doing for everybody in each one of those fucking 11 places. Anyway, I have actual business of things I need to tell you all about. You have all been cordially invited for me to go to a masquerade party. Yeah, it's tomorrow. And you're going.
Who is it for?
Dark Fury.
Of course.
Why do we have to go?
Because you've been asked to. So I think it's probably best that you go to that, especially because I was talking with Fiara earlier, and I was very quickly informed about all the information that you found out yesterday. So they're just like kind of smiling, sip their coffee. They're like, it's fine.
So after the information we found out yesterday, you think it's a good idea for us to go?
I think it's not a good idea for you not to go.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go. I'm just, you know.
Love a party.
You're just asking questions to see if you can get out of it when I told you you can't.
No, I'm asking if you think it's legitimately a good idea that we go to this, and you didn't answer.
I did, because I think it's a worse idea not to go.
Okay.
I think we can handle ourselves.
So do you want us to be seen, like, with you at the party, too?
No, I'm going to not show up.
Why not?
Because I'm bald, and I don't need to.
Fair.
I'm sorry, Isabella Ballador, do you understand the ranking systems of the government?
No, I don't. Can you explain it?
Yeah, bulls get to do as they please, and the people who work for the bulls do as the bull says.
Oh, that's right. Yes, we've already been employed by the Bull of the Nermont Society. I totally understand it. I'm just tired. Sorry.
Okay, well, that is what I'm here to tell you. I don't have much more information on that. Why are the well, no, I do know why they're going there. But they're at the Rusted Way, so you're kind of on your own. Why don't you take a step up and be the heroes you are? You know what I mean?
All right.
If it's easier, Shay, you're in charge.
All right.
I trust Shay the most. The other thing I do want to mention from all the other debriefing I've gotten about everything the fuck that's going on, Terrence. There is somebody who is wandering around, alive and well again, in the Berg. And it's a person that, I don't know about you, but I've already informed Big T you should be on the lookout for, and you most likely, since you're the one who betrayed him in the end. Just so you're aware.
Yeah, any wind of, like, where he is?
I told everybody in Echo Chamber to keep their ears out. There are guards constantly. I mean, hired guards. I guess guards isn't the right word, but hired men to be sitting outside of his warehouse, but I doubt he's going to go back and be that stupid. And if I had to guess as well, he probably begs for his life because I don't think Blood Beast would get the run on that easily. He's a man with words. Maybe not beg, but he talked his way out of it. So he's definitely alive and well if I had to guess. That man is tenacious. Do be careful.
I'll keep an eye out for the blue man.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna drink my coffee and ignore you all. Derek just sits there. No, they're just drinking their coffee and playing the game with Shay. You'll watch as Frederick walks back in, this time with two guests already in your place, as you see both Elena and Salvador Ballador walking into the Pale White Castle Keep. They will walk kind of straight to the kitchen, if that's where you're at, or the dining room.
Hi.
Lisa. And other fates, and also, I don't know who you are. Darian goes, and then continues playing with Shay.
Do you need anything to eat?
I'd love a glass of water.
Okay, yeah. Dad, do you also want a glass of water?
No, I think I'm okay. Thanks, though.
Okay. I get Elena a glass of water, and then I'm like, do you want to talk?
That is why we're here, yes.
Great, let's go. And she just, like, starts walking away.
All right, so, where do you take them? Your room?
Yeah. Okay, so you know how we were looking into beasts of, Zabraria and stuff like that?
Briefly, yes.
Okay, so the beasts are Gazania, Aster, and Gila. So Gila is the one of the Grove, and Gazania is the one of the Wilds, and then Aster is the one of the Berg, and then technically Dark Fury is like their sibling, but like not really their sibling, but like he's worse. Yeah, I say everything we just learned about the sisters in Dark Fury and like...
So do you only tell them about the sisters in Salmex?
Right now, yeah. And then they said, as long as the sun's around, because like they get some sort of power from the Fair Father, I guess, like they're untouchable. So, but we have a plan for that.
It's a little hard to follow. What do they know?
They know everything except the existence of the martyrs and the Zahara's wish.
Yeah, well, okay, then if he already does know that, he would ask, so then why do the Demartas care so much about that?
Because where they grew up was destroyed 300 some years ago by them. They lost everything. It was called Ponte, and apparently it was a great utopia.
Oh, weren't they? They were terrorists from the wilds, is what they were.
No, they're not.
They would know. They're from the Berg.
They're not. No, the Berg has been siphoning, obviously, from the wilds for a long time.
Is that true? I don't know if they've been siphoning from the wilds. The wilds have just always kind of been a lawless place. They just know what Zabraria tells people.
No, they're not terrorists. They are trying, well, they did now figure out kind of what happened to Ponte, but they're trying to stop it from continuing to happen, and the sisters, or whatever you want to call them, and Dark Fury they keep Well, they said reaping their crops, which are Zabrarians, and one of their first massacres was Ponte, and only the Demarda siblings survived because Fiara made a wish, and that's why they're vampires. I don't know if that makes sense, but they've just been looking for answers. They haven't been harming anyone. They're just trying to figure out what happened. And now they know what happened, and we are all trying to stop it from continuing to happen, whether it's in the wilds or the Berg or the Grove.
Okay, and what is this plan?
So the plan, she's like looking around the room like, the plan, well, you know about the diamonds, and there are 2 left. So we want to use the first one. Well, we hope we get both, and if we get both, we're gonna get both, and then we can use the first one to like bind like Zaharis to the second one.
They both kind of have this like face of shock.
Yeah. So
why would you bind him?
Well, we have to, the sisters are untouchable with the sun, so figure without the sun, we can maybe stop them.
Why not just, we could tell the tide thorns and we could just weed them out. We already know 4 of them. I don't know about this mother figure, but why not just the combined forces of a bunch of clerics and paladins?
Yeah, we thought, that was thrown around a little bit, I guess, but not really, because the tide thorns are kind of corrupt. The bull seems really corrupt right now. Not letting you talk to Amnestria?
Oswald has a way of doing things. I don't always agree, but I don't know if I would necessarily say that Oswald's corrupt. We both got into the cloth together. I've known him for a while. We've never always seen eye to eye, but I think, if anything, he's just terrified.
Maybe. I don't know. I know I'm like young or whatever, but also this makes sense, right? Like I'm not crazy. This is what's happening.
No, you're not crazy. It's just a lot, and it's a lot of good faith we're all going on here. I'm not saying we're going on here for you. I think we are going on as well as you are on all of this information. So, good faith doesn't always have good foundation. But I guess that's what you do when you trust someone. So.
Yeah.
So do you want to do this? Because you don't sound very confident.
I might not sound confident. I'm trying. It's hard to stay out of danger with the Fate of Fates. I don't know. I think it's worth it.
There's a lot of I thinks and unsureties. He looks in the room and he looks at his axe he gave you. He's like, that axe over there. And as cliche as it sounds, it's the truth. That axe is for people who are heroes and want to be. And I'm not saying you don't want to be, and that also sounds very grandiose. But you know the story behind that axe, why I had it made, and who I made it for. Because that person sacrificed themselves to save other people. And I carry that with me every day. And when I adventured, I did the same. And even if I didn't know what the exact ending was going to be, I can't say I wasn't ever afraid or fully sure of myself. I took that axe in my hand. I was confident in what I was doing, and I was doing it not because I think it was a good idea, because I knew it was the good idea. I knew it was what was right. I knew that there were people who needed to be protected, and through my own caution, through the wind, in a sense of who's going to be in danger, because I knew with me, with that axe in my hands, I could save more people, even if it was at the cost of my own life. And what I'm saying is, if you're going to use that axe, and you're going to do this, I will trust you if I can believe you're doing it fully and wholeheartedly. It's fine if you don't want to. If you don't want to.
I do. I get it. There are people... a lot of people are more important than... I don't know. They're not more important than me. They're just... Their lives matter enough that I need to be if I need to put myself in danger to better Zabraria and make it a place where people can stay with their families instead of have to leave like Guy did, then I want to do that. And it's right. And I want the Jamardas to get their, to put a final chapter on this fucking nightmare that they've been living for the last 300 years. But I also want the Berg to be a safe place. And right now it doesn't feel like a safe place. So yes, I want to do this. And I've already died once for this. So why not do it again?
I hear you. I think it's just important to know it's not about your life not mattering as much as other people's lives. And I'm not saying that. Your life means the world to me, as does your mother. But if you don't have your full self in this, it's not going to work out. I know it. I've seen it. People who go into to become heroes for fame, for the reasons that I would say aren't right, they don't make it out. And it's not that your life is less important than others. It's just there are people who can and there are people who can't protect themselves or others. And when you take that axe up, you're the person who can. And you need to believe that. The moment you stop believing that, game over. If you believe it, I trust you. But if you don't, it's okay if you don't want to do it. He probably grabs your face. It's okay if you don't want to do it. I don't want you saying it because you think I want to hear you say it when you don't believe it, because then you're walking in there and you're going to die.
I do believe it.
Okay.
I promise.
They probably just sit with you for a while and just talk about other things just to detox from that.
I don't know. That's all I know there was a lot, but that's all I wanted to talk to you about. And I want to just make sure you're okay. So
some time in that journey, Wash is going to come up. Hey, Codex, I don't know if I'm going to have time any other hour, but I should probably come clean about what I have been avoiding telling you.
She's hopping into, she's probably pulling on her fucking sandals and almost falls over, and then you scare the shit out of her and she does fall over, and she's just sitting on the floor and kind of takes a second listening to you, and then she's she opens her eyes and she's like, hey, does your head hurt as much as mine does?
No, because I've been drinking a lot of water from this bucket.
Okay.
No, fuck, how long ago was it? Back in Red Raven. Remember when we saw Fiara do some shit, and what was it, Maud kind of mentioned me involved in stuff like that?
Oh, right. Yeah.
So I did take it upon myself to interrogate and do some nasty things.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I think torture usually is it goes hand in hand with bad stuff.
I didn't want to tell you that I was doing that.
Why?
I am perpetually terrified that something I will do will push you away.
Oh, she kind of gets up off the floor and walks over and puts her hands on her hips and just is looking up at you. I mean, listen, when I started to like you and stuff, I wasn't under any illusion that you were perfect and not doing scary stuff before I met you. I mean, listen, Felix, it's gonna be really hard to get rid of me. I'm so I it's scary, I guess, to know that people can do those kinds of things to other people. But we've been in so many fights together and everything. I think we've both done some fucked up shit to people.
I mean, yeah, but the difference is in a fight, you're both on equal grounds. Torturing is pretty fucking one-sided and dips only into the cruel.
Who was it you were torturing?
Fucking looks at arm. Bricea.
You got her name tattooed on your arm? The list. Bricea, eggs, milk.
Still didn't get milk.
She just kind of like bobbles her head back and forth and her ears get fucking flop side to side and she's just kind of like, why were you? Oh, because of the... I know about your parents. Like, Bricea sold out your parents, right? That was said in front of us.
Yeah.
It's just, so then Scratch, her being like, why? And she's like, she kind of like gets this look on her face that's like, and she's like, well, she did do horrible things to your family.
The thing is, I kind of liked it.
You like torturing her because you were torturing her? You like torturing her because she did horrible things to your family?
I don't know.
Hey, she takes like a very, very small step back, and she's just kind of like, I don't know exactly what to say to that.
It actually might not be that hard to get rid of, mate.
I'm actually gone. You can see she's like thinking for a second, and like she's just staring at the ground, processing, and then she's like, "Oh, you are underground in the fight pit, right? You didn't see us fight Dark Fury?
No.
Okay. So, and she kind of like puts her hands together and like is like trying to think of how to say this. Okay, so you didn't see us fight, but you saw us after the fight, and you saw what I looked like after the fight with the whole blood." And she's like gesturing under her mouth. I kind of was like, I just let the Chaos Diamond kind of like push me, and I kind of was cool with the level of violence that I could commit under that thing. And like, yeah, it was a diamond, but like, Felix, I tried to bite his throat out with my mouth. Like,
I mean, anything in a fight's fair game.
Yeah, but like...
And your favorite sport is skin ball, so kind of knew that coming in.
What I'm trying to say is it's not comparable, because I think any time that I was in a fight and I was actually... Like, killing Seraphima in a way felt good. It's still fucked up, but that was also in a fight. What you said is scary. I'm not gonna, like, sugarcoat it for you. I don't know. It's not scaring me away, but it is scary.
Okay. Well, I wanted to tell you that, and I figure everyone should know, I guess. But I'm trying to find more information about where my dad is being kept. I'm going to try to find my dad, and I'm going to try to kill him, so all of this can be over.
You don't think there's a way to
I don't think anyone would want to come back after that. Okay.
If that's what you want.
Right.
I'll help you.
Thanks.
So, what's the next step?
Oh, well, in probably 4 hours, I gotta go to the Bloodied Mug to meet with some people.
Do you want backup, or are you going alone, or...?
Well, you know Durand, right?
Yeah!
Okay, well, meeting with Durand, and then a bit later, Clea. So, if you want to come, I think that's fine.
Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so, yeah, I mean, I know Durand, and so do you want, like, I mean, I can come with, if you're cool with that. She, like, pats you on the chest, and then gives you, like, a little hug, and it's just like, do we need to talk about anything else? I mean, thank you for telling me. I'm sorry that you felt like you couldn't, or you were scared to tell me. You shouldn't be scared to tell me anything. We can talk about this kind of stuff, you know?
Okay, still getting used to this, but...
Yeah. That's fair. I'm gonna go talk to Issa about getting my brain to stop feeling it's gonna explode out of my eyeballs. Good talk?
Yeah, he gives, like, an awkward thumbs up.
Okay, love you. And then she's gonna turn on her.
Terrence and or Finley, do you have anything you want to do?
Well, first, because I forgot that Finley was like, this is a sword for Dogma. Codex. Take it. So Finley's going to find Codex.
On my way downstairs.
Oh, Codex. Question. The sword that I gave you the other day that was for Dogma, where is it?
It is in the trunk in my room.
If you wouldn't mind.
Okay. She's gonna, turn and start walking back up the stairs. She has the package that you gave her with the sword in her hand, and her room is slightly in disarray, and she's like, here.
He, tucks it under his arm. Thank you. Have a nice morning, afternoon. Damn.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna, run away. And then he's gonna run out the door, and he's gonna go, how the hell do I find Dogma?
Alright, so yeah, you probably take the better part of an hour to walk to where Codex's house is, and you just see this kind of little quaint brick house that has a lot of empty paint cans on the outside. Yeah, a nice there's a little fence, but it's it's a poorer part of town, but it doesn't look desolate. There's a lot of people just out on the street, there's probably a lot of vendors with their little tiny stalls. So as you're walking up to the door, you just hear "Bye, Dad!" as the door is opened and smacks you in the face.
Yes. You're just gonna stiffen and then just fall straight back.
Oh my god! Are you okay, Finley? As Dogma's over you.
Most doors have a big porthole, and my head just kind of goes through that when people slam the door open. But that's just wood. That was just wood.
Sorry, I kind of leave fast. I was gonna go to school.
Right. If you're in a hurry, we can walk. And I came to give you this present for your birthday that passed.
He's already walking when you're this present. He's like, huh? And he looks behind you, he's oh, that's, huh?
Well, you and Kodak share a birthday, so I figured it would be kind of rude if I got her a birthday present and then not you a birthday present.
Oh,
my sisters are triplets, so.
Oh, I didn't know you had sisters. What do I do with it?
Well, it's a box that you can open, and it will reveal to you the present inside.
He stops in his tracks as you guys are walking. He looks at it for a bit, and he shuts the lid. What do I do with it?
Well, it's a sword.
No, I did see that. Yeah.
You could use it for protection. You could use it for slaying
I
mighty foes.
he does this, and you see magic come out of his fingers.
You could always repurpose it or cast magic on the blade and swing it like that. There's also there's a sending stone in the pommel of the sword if you're ever in danger.
Oh, okay. Why did you give me this?
For your birthday.
Why do you care about my birthday?
You and Kodak share a birthday, and you're important to Kodak, so I'm...
He kind of does that as he takes the box, and you watch as he reduces the box size and puts it in his satchel. Don't worry, it'll go back to the regular size. But that's a laugh.
What's a laugh?
Listen, Finley, you're part of the Fated Fates. You guys were all there. We all saw what happened. So, I'm trying to just move past and keep going, but things are tense.
Things are tense, but I don't think it changes that you're important to her. It's just
it's my boyfriend threatened to fucking beat me up, so can't be that important.
I forgot that was something we needed to talk about.
Yeah, but that's when you're
shit.
We should talk about Wash, and you were
listen, the second she gets some ibuprofen, she's like, oh my god.
First, I'm sorry that whole thing happened, but also I wouldn't let anybody do that. I'd take some wallops for you.
You're bigger, so I don't know if that really matters, but when we were kids, a lot of time, well, I guess it doesn't matter, because a lot of times when we were kids, we were shorter, but Codex would usually be the one to jump in to defend if someone was making fun of me, which was interesting to know. But, I don't know. That whole thing was just left a bad taste in my mouth with the Fated Fates, no offense.
None taken. I'm still trying to find my feet in it.
The situation or the Fated Fates?
Both.
Haven't you been with them for 2 years?
I took a little bit of a long sabbatical. Listen, I can't pretend to know the intricacies of the Fated Fates as well as the others do, and I can't pretend to know the intricacies of siblinghood.
I thought you just said you had 3 sisters.
Well, I did. I had 3 sisters and then a brother.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I don't really know where to go from here about a conversation where I'm upset with my sister and her friends when you just told me your siblings are dead. To be honest, I'm going to be kind of forthright with that.
That's perfectly acceptable. I'm just trying to say that you can talk about it if you want, but I know for me, family is still the most important thing, whether or not they're all gone.
No, I think that.
Exactly. I think we think alike, so I'm sure Codex is also thinking the same thing. She's just also frustrated and sad. And also, I think the conversation about beating you up is probably coming. She's just massively hungover.
Right. Yeah, listen. I don't know. I don't like being actively lied to when it led to my death.
But I definitely
Especially
understand
when
that.
I asked, and then after the fact, I kept getting thrown at, why didn't you ask? But I did.
That's fair.
And it got me killed.
Listen, as someone who had a long 60-year streak of not dying, and then suddenly that number went up
You say
to
60 years,
2.
he's like, 60 years?
Suddenly that number went up to 1 and then almost went up to 2 after joining the Fated Fates. I understand the frustrations. I'm also working on my end of all of that as well. So I understand where you're coming from.
It's just like, I just feel, that had we known, it wouldn't have happened. And I get maybe not wanting to tell us, which I've already talked to her about this. I said, I get not wanting to tell us, but either way, it still got us in danger. And sure, it's hurtful to say that I blame you for getting us in danger, but I think it's fair of me to feel that way. Because no matter what the intentions were, me and my dad's died. But I also came in saying, let's just move past it. We can disagree.
Hopefully at some point in the future you can have that conversation again, because I don't...
Well, I'm not going to be having any conversation in the Pale White Castle Keep, I'll tell you that.
That's another reason I put a sending stone in it. Just because if you ever do need to talk but don't want to come to the keep, you've always got a way to.
Who does it go to?
Oh, it goes to me.
Oh, okay. He's like a little confused about it.
But I think more importantly, like whether it's a sword, information, or just a person to talk to, I feel like I wanted to give my vote of confidence to your adventuring.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a weird situation.
Trust me, I feel it. He's kind of like, his shoulders like raise up and then like just really drop as he's just like relaxing. I don't know, it was just a weird scenario, and I felt myself pulled in that moment to fight in your corner, which was also weird to feel like. So I was like, oh, I was gone for this long, and now I'm back, and now I'm standing against. So it's just weird, but I get it. And if you would not mind, I would like to extend just an offer of friendship.
Yeah, I'll be your friend.
As well as so would Cinnamon.
Yeah.
If you ever want to talk about it, or if you ever want to practice with that sword, or if you just ever want something to swing on, yell at.
You promise?
He just kind of like holds a pinky up, or holds a pinky down.
He walks your pinky and says, by the blood of our ancestors we're bound. And then he walks...
what the fuck?
And then you
Sorry, it's a thing that Codex and I always do. So, anyway, I'm going to go to school.
Okay, well, I mean, this is actually pretty good. I can just go home from here. As he just like casts travel via plants on the tree.
Oh, okay. Okay, bye.
All right, bye.
Shay's gonna take everyone shopping for the masquerade if they want to go.
You know what? I've been meaning to actually stop somewhere and get an improvement on an item I already have, so I can stop there and see if there's... Oh yeah. So I can stop and see if he has anything else to offer.
All right. Terrence very confidently leads you, holding out his tiny little lamp, to this small stall. It's a bit bigger now, but it is like this large, like almost like it's like a conical shaped tent, almost like, I don't want to say teepee, but like almost like a teepee, but that's this blue satin. It has this little sign of like a little kobold who's green that has like kind of red encrustings on his scales, and he wears this like blue robe, and it's just like him going, and it just says Gugs. And there is just the little counter, but he is not there currently. But as you remember last time, you probably just have to like he has this little like orb that is like this blue arcane magic that has this little button that's red at the top that you can touch, which is a little weird looking at. But hey.
Terrence will press the button.
It just goes bang! It's like, oh, sorry, I changed it. Oh, hi!
Hi, Gus.
Terrence!
Yeah, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing okay. How are you guys all doing? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including you. Oh, plus 7 if you count the duck.
There are. This is the rest of my party.
What can I help you guys with?
Well,
Also, my name's Gug. What's your name? He points at Finley.
Oh, mine is Finley.
What's your name? He points at Codex.
Codex, hi.
What's your name? He points at Issa.
Issa.
What's your name? He points at Shay.
I'm Shay. Hello, Gug.
What's your name? Oh, hi. What's your name? He points at Wash.
Wash.
Okay. And what's his name?
Cinnamon.
Okay. I'm Gug. I'm Gug. I'm Gug. I'm Gug. I'm Gug. I'm Gug. He says, like, back to each of you separately. Also, hi, Terrence.
Hi, Gug.
Hi.
I see you've upgraded. It looks good here.
Yeah, I added another pole to hold up the tent.
That's so impressive. It looks great. I was wondering if I could get an improvement on my lantern. The lantern you made me last time. He pulls it up and sets it on the thing.
It's not good enough?
Oh no, it's great, and it did exactly what I needed it to do. However,
perfect.
in the future, I was wondering if we could make it so it's magical light, and can't be like it would still be bright in magical darkness. Like, it can't be canceled out, you know?
Yeah, I could do that in the future. Sure.
Could you do it right now? I meant, like, for future use. Like, I need it fixed right now, but in the future, I might need to use it like that. Can we fix it right now?
It's not broken, though.
Can we improve it right now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I love this guy.
Do we do that now?
Yeah, that'd be great. What do you...
He grabs it and he goes, "Here you go, Gug!" And you see like this arcane Gug walk out and hold it and go. He walks to the back.
That's new!
Gug is so strong!
He looks at the rest of you and he's like, "Do you guys want anything?"
What do you have here?
I probably anything. I like your gauntlets.
Thank you.
Were they made by the people at the Dark Turn?
They were. Who do you know there?
The big spider guy.
Oh, yes. No, I had Harrison help me out with these.
I don't know who that is.
Oh.
But yeah, if you have an idea, I could probably make most things if you give me an idea.
Do you do sending rings?
Yeah.
Cool. Can I get a set? You like two, like one for me and then one for another person.
Oh, a pair. You mean a pair? Okay, yeah, that's
Sure.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Pair's
Yeah,
like the
sure.
right. That's the right term. Okay, who with?
Do you have to know that?
No, I'm just curious.
Oh, yeah. No, it's a friend.
Okay, what's their name?
Their name is Carlisle.
Oh, what does Carlisle
Yeah.
do?
He's in business. I think he franchised a bar or something. I don't know.
Mergers and acquisitions.
He's in acquisitions, imports, exports, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So do you have like gems or stones here for them? Or like, do you just want to do a band?
Let me check. Gug, do you know if we have any of that? I don't know, Gug. Sorry. Oh, okay. He's gonna check. That's what he means when he says he's gonna check. He just like pops his head out and back in.
Okay. Thanks.
Yep, I'll let you know once he tells me. Okay, what about you guys?
I'm fine.
Oh, come on. I'm just a little guy. You seem like your pockets are full. I can hear the jingle jangle.
Very perceptive, this one.
And I'm just a little guy.
You sure are just a little guy, but I'm saving this money because I owe
For what?
some people.
Oh, just tell them you don't want to anymore.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'll come back another day.
Oh. Come on. What do you guys, you guys seem like you're on an outing. Do you guys need something?
We are actually going to a masquerade.
Oh, so fun. What's the theme?
Well, masquerade, so we all wear masks.
Oh, okay, yeah. I can make you a mask.
I think that's the theme. I wasn't told of any other theme.
Well, what if it was like pirate themed? Could you ask them to change it?
I don't think we can change the theme necessarily. It's not our party, unfortunately. So,
That's not,
kind of a...
that's not
I
really
feel
fun.
like we could still show up as pirates, though. Like, we could
Yeah,
still...
why not?
Is this where we're getting our masquerade things from?
Our
Yeah,
masks here.
you could. I love masquerade, says the other guy peeking through the back.
I have a question for you, Gug.
I have an answer for you, potentially. Shay.
She takes off her glasses and she goes, "Can you turn these glasses into some with true sight?"
True sight. Let me check. Gug? The other Gug comes out. Can we make this into true sight? I'll have to check in the back on the ledgers. Okay, can you do that? Can we take it and look at it?
Sure.
We won't steal it.
Go for
Okay,
it.
Did you find stones?
the other Gug's doing that.
What? How many gugs are there?
So
What?
Infinite gugs!
Yes, we found the infinite gug glitch.
okay, so I'm checking on your stones and checking on your thing. We're improving. The lamp. Codex, Finley, Wash. Where'd Wash go?
He's wandering off. He's like, do you have, like, can you make, like, like, bags of holding?
Sure.
Can you make, like, a different kind of that?
I have bags.
Yeah, but, like, could you make a bag that, like, when you, like, put stuff in, it's just gone? Either that or some, like, do you have a rod that doesn't move?
Oh, movable rods? Yeah.
Yeah.
I use them as ladders.
Do you have one that you would sell?
Yeah, I have one I would sell.
How much gold for it?
Oh, you want me to sell it?
Yeah.
Oh. Starts counting. I could sell it for probably that. Yeah, okay. Yeah. 500?
Damn. If only I had one last night. Okay, I'll think
I
about
could do
it.
400, or I could do 200. I could do 100.
I mean,
I just like getting customers and making new friends.
I do have 100 gold.
Okay. I also have an immovable rod.
Okay. Can I give you my 100 gold for your immovable rod?
As long as I can give my immovable rod for your 100 gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, God, can you get one of the immovable rods? Yeah, I got it. Okay.
I hold 100 gold.
Oh, well, I don't have the immovable rod yet, and like I said, I have to give that to you.
Okay. But I have to give this to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Oh. I like blue.
What's your favorite color?
Probably blue.
Okay.
All right. Transactions are occurring. Finley, Wash. And then also, I think we're going to do a sweet deal of me making you masks for masquerade party. Or pirate.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
That's more fun. You could double eye patch and be blind.
Do you have a portable hole?
Huh?
Cool. All right, that's
So portable hole.
Do you have a hole?
I just want like a hole.
What do you mean?
a hole that you can pick up and put on anything.
What happens when it goes through the hole?
When it
goes through the hole, what happens?
If you put something through the hole, where does it go?
On the other side.
Oh, I understand.
So do you have that?
Oh yeah, I can make that.
How much would that cost?
Sorry, I'm not really good with the numbers today. Gug? What's up, Gug? Okay, Gug, I have a question. If he wants a hole he could throw in anything, what would that cost? A whole lot of money. They're both laughing back and forth. Okay, thank you. Oh, he didn't answer the question. I could think of a number by the time I get it.
Can you think of that before you get it?
I could.
Will you do that right now?
After I talk to Finley. Finley?
Right.
His charm upsells everything.
Well, because I have this rattle that I turn into a whip, and then he casts, like, shillelagh on it, and then he, like, stops that and puts it away. But then I bought this other whip, because I thought the idea of having two of them was, like, sick as hell. Could you imbue this whip with moonlight?
Probably.
That would be, like a moon sickle, like a moon whip.
But, like, it casts moonlight?
No, like a. Do you have a moon sickle?
A moon sickle, yes.
Can you turn this into a moon sickle, but a moon whipple? Like you just put that in this, like transfer the power of a moon sickle into the whip.
Okay.
Sure. You'll do that?
I'll do that.
Okay. I'll hand you the whip and the gold.
Now? Okay, yeah.
Sorry, if you could do that now. If not, that's fine. You asked me last.
Oh, why wouldn't I?
It points to every other fated fate. You just seem like you're kind of busy with all the other tasks.
Yeah. Turns around and it's just a gun. Okay, now that that's happening, let's talk about the party with the pirates.
Right.
Well, not quite pirates, but...
Right, sorry, masquerade. Do you want magical masks?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I have a design idea, but it's not pirates, so I'm sure someone else would like to do a pirate one instead before me. Because it seems like you really like pirates, and I want to make sure you're getting something out of this too.
I do, but the customer's always right.
That's not true.
Well,
Kind of.
I'm gonna give Shay creative liberties on my mask. So whatever she asks you to do for me, I want that.
I will say for the magic masks, if you want me to put like something big in it, it will be really expensive, but I can always just make them like glow or something. Something simple, and I'll just throw it in for free.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to do like the bird mask kind of vibe, to be honest. Like the eyes could glow, that'd be kind of fun.
Okay, we got a bird mask.
Like green glowing eyes.
Green glowing eye bird mask. Okay.
I think Issa's should be silver, and I do like the Venetian style. Maybe, let's see, what is your favorite animal, Issa?
I've never been to Venetia.
We'll keep it simple. We'll go with a fox. How about a silver fox with some ornate tracing in there, and whatever magical effect you would like to add into there, Gug?
Oh, my mom said she fell with my dad because he was a silver fox, but he doesn't look like one.
Oh, well, put all of
Right.
that heart and love into this mask for Issa, then.
Okay, I'll try. All right. We got silver fox, and we got a green glowing-eyed bird.
The only idea I had was comedy and tragedy, and she kind of like vaguely points at Wash.
Oh,
But-
like the things they have in front of like playhouses.
Yeah, but if you
I
have
can
a-
make one that if it's connected, that what you guys could do is someone tells a joke or someone says something, the other person will start laughing, like theirs return to comedy and yours return to tragedy because you're not laughing as much as they are.
Everyone's going so dramatic, so bam pow.
The light flickers.
You just want to go.
Actually, here's a question. Could you do a magical veil that I could see through, but no one can see through it? So it looks like just a black cloth that I can just like
Oh, like a
drape
cop,
onto. Huh?
like a one-way mirror.
Right, but it's just a wall. They can't see through
It's a
it.
You
wall.
want it to look like a wall?
It's a veil that I connect to my horns. It goes over my face. No one can see through that, but I can see through it perfectly fine. That's the magic of it.
Okay, I got it. Don't worry, I got it. Okay, we got mask ideas, Gug. Okay, Gug, tell me. Alright, so we got this. Okay, yep. Or he talks to the other Gug about the masks, and then he kind of like, that Gug goes back in, he's like, got it, and then Gug looks back to all of you and goes, okay.
All right. So how much is the pair of sending stones?
Oh,
Or
once I get
sending
it back,
rings?
I'll let you know.
So what's going on, Gug? You tell me about what you've been up to.
I've been working, I've been drawing flowers. I have been with my mom.
I feel that, brother.
You're not my brother.
Have you gotten a lot more customers?
Yeah, I call them Gugstomers.
Well, yes, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a Gugstomer. 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 Cinnamon, do you want anything I didn't ask you? That makes you officially not a Gugstomer.
Could you give Cinnamon a robe of eyes?
Robe of eyes. I could, but it'd be kind of expensive.
Do you know how much off the top of your head?
Probably around 700.
All right.
Okay.
I think he'd really like it if you got it for him. He'd want to be your friend, or he wants to be your friend.
Okay. Hey, Gug. And you should see Gug walk out that has one of those like the novelty like like ducks. Yeah, what's up? Can you get something for the duck? Yeah, I can do that. Okay. Probably 3 minutes pass as he first thing that comes up, he's like, "Here you go," and he throws it at Wash. As you see this hole go through Wash, and it just was like showing the other side of the market. He's like, "Look, I can see through you."
Thanks. How much does this cost?
500.
Could you go lower? And
Yeah, I
will you
could.
go lower?
I will.
As far as the cost of this item.
Yeah, what do you want to pay for it?
Can I give you 200 gold for this?
Ah, come on, don't give me a bad deal.
How about 220?
Oh, come on, I said 500. You're already going under a half. What's that about?
How about we go exactly half, 250?
What about 380?
How about 250?
380. 380 or no deal, Howie. Sorry, Wash.
How about 325, or I just want the mask?
I said 380 or no deal, though.
Well, then it's gotta be no deal.
Oh, okay, I'll take it back.
Babe, you seem really excited
Don't worry
about your
about it.
hole.
Don't worry about it.
That's a
I
wretched
hand
sentence.
Wash 55 gold for the sheer purpose of supporting Gug's business. This has
great.
nothing
Can
to
I have
I hand it to
325
him and I
now?
say, this has nothing to do with you.
Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, awesome. Who's next, Gug? Okay, Gug. Next on the list, we have. Here we go. It puts down like these. It's the same frame as the glasses, but then they have like the googly eye things that fall out. I'm just kidding. That's not actually yours. These are yours. And they're just like these nice like glasses that have probably like if you want a green sheen on them, like a green sunglasses sheen. Here are 2 rings, and it's 2 rings that look like two wedding bands. Like it's one that's like a gold ring, regular wedding band, and one that is a gold ring with what looks like a diamond in it, and on it says "To my betrothed beloved."
Perfect.
I hope
My
you
friend,
have a wonderful day.
Carlisle will love these.
Yeah, Carla kind of sounds like a name of like a Casanova character. You know what I mean? I mean, we don't
Yeah.
He's like a cowboy.
Another arcane Gug hand comes out and hands the whip and goes, "Here you go, Finley. Also, here's this tiny little robe."
Wait, I didn't get my immovable rod.
Oh my god, you're so right, Gug. I'm trying, but I can't move. Why? It won't move. You have to click it. Oh, okay. You see it like kind of come out of the thing. He's like, "Oh, here you go. This is for 100 gold. Okay. Oh, that isn't everything." Doug, like as out comes like the lamp comes out. It looks exactly the same. Here you go. It's done.
Thank you so much, Gug. What
Thank
do
you.
I owe you?
What do you want? Or what do I want? I mean, gold. How much gold? What are you willing to
how much?
offer?
The original one was like 222.
Yeah.
So like you're like
444.
75, 100.
Oh. Well. How about 222?
But it's the same lantern. It's
Yeah.
you just improved it a little bit.
But it now goes to magical darkness.
Yeah. So I'll give you 100 on top of it, because then it'll be, or I give you 111.
Okay, that's fun. I like that one.
Okay, here you go.
Okay, thank you. Does this for about 3 minutes, and then it's just like yeah, you just see like this hand pop out with this huge like it's almost like a fishnet like bag that just shows like the loose masks in them. He goes, "There you go. Okay, for all of that. Oh no, that's all free. I said it was all free.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
guys.
Thank you. Tell everybody about Gug. Do you know anybody who knows about Gug that doesn't know about Gug but should know about Gug?
We'll tell
Or, sorry,
everyone
I
we
guess-
meet about Gug.
Okay. The only other thing I have to say is take a picture at the party and show it to me next time you come over.
We will.
We can do
I'll
that.
hang it up
Okay.
on it in my favorite customers bulletin board that I'm about to make in a couple days.
Perfect.
Anything.
Bye, Gog. It was nice to meet you. I
It's very
shake
nice
his
to meet
hands.
you too. Issa, Finley, Shay, Codex, Wash, Cinnamon, and Terrence. I already know you. Where's one?
We gotta go shopping.
She's not here right now.
Okay, well, tell her I say hi.
Will do.
Will do.
Okay. All right. So, and we will pick up next session for the clothes shopping into the masquerade party.
Oh god.
Hooray.
Yes.
The Table is Yours releases episodes in video and podcast format every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific. You can follow The Table is Yours everywhere by the handle @TTIYDND. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you at the table next time.